Happy Thumbs Gaming. Big show.
What's up, everybody? HTG Doug here, continuing our LEGO Star Wars 3 The Clone Wars free play videos, where we of course get all 10 mini kits. And this is actually the last of the main story missions, so all we have left after this is the 3 bonus story, or the 3 bonus missions, sorry, and then we'll have all the mini kits. So not too many left now, but here we go. So right here at the beginning, of course, I do have all the red bricks turned on. This video is sped up, and there's one part in particular that we'll get to very shortly that is sped up even more than normal because it's just awful, but we'll get to there when we get there. So right here on the right at the very beginning, destroy the gold rocks with the clone trooper, or the heavy clone trooper, and then climb up top and push this little statue down to the end. But first, you're going to have to build a little piece so you can actually push it down there. And then we'll push that off the edge. But before you drop, make sure you pull that piece down and grab that, and that will be our first mini kit. So this part will be sped up very, very much because this is absolutely awful, and it's absolutely ridiculous how hard this is. But when you first use the Dark Force powers to clear off that little vines, it'll show you a picture of what's supposed to be built. And to get the mini kit, you have to build it exactly that way. So my suggestion is just to clear off everything off of the area first, and then start from, either start with the green one on the bottom left and work your way up. But know that it has to be on the purple pad exactly. So you see I built it just a little bit to the left. That will not work. You have to physically build it on the pad exactly in the right spaces. Otherwise it will not count. And you'll see that here in a second when I finally get this yellow piece into place. And it tells me that it doesn't work. And also it's very hard to get the top piece off if you have it in place already. So have fun with that if you don't get that in the right spot the first time. Yeah, it's just, you can't push it. It's absolutely awful how the controls are in this game. So be as perfect as possible, and you'll see that it does not work. And you cannot pick up the entire staircase at once either. You have to do it individually. Some pieces seem like they want to work together, but other ones do not. So it's just absolutely ridiculous. So like I said, make sure you take everything off and then just build it right the first time, because it'll just cause you nothing but frustration. And these powers are absolutely ridiculous, and I hate them, and I hope they never ever do them again, or at least they go ahead and fix them, because it's absolutely ridiculous. So put that one in the right spot, and then of course if you move them too far out of the way, they will spawn again, so be wary of that. And yeah, I suggest starting with the green one. Put that in the right spot, and it's blocked by the red one, but yeah, and you see, even if you put it in the right spot, it doesn't actually click the right, it doesn't like click, says like it's in the right spot. So just absolutely frustrating, and you can't really move it inch by inch, like if it goes by like jumps, so it's very frustrating, but you will eventually get it. So there we go. And then you put the blue on, put the red one on, and put it actually in the right spot. That helps. And I can't of course get that right now. It doesn't want to. Yeah, see, it's just absolutely ridiculous. You should be able to cycle through them, but it's just not very accurate. But eventually you will get it. And just make sure you get the yellow in the right spot. And of course I didn't. But there we go. So now it finally pops up. We can finally grab that one, and we can finally go back to our regular speed here. So, alright, so at the very top, there will be a little silver rock you can destroy. And when you build the bones back to you, you'll get a little dancing skeleton. And you'll have one of 5, or you'll have 5 of those that you have to build together. So that will be the first one. Alright, so once we drop that down, we'll have to build all these Lego pieces together here that are all bouncing. And of course now I can't get the icon to pop up. Just having tons of fun in this level so far. Alright, and now we'll build, or block the pieces into place. We can open the door. And this is where we'll be getting the majority of our mini kits, if you can't already tell. And I'm just making sure, because those white arrows are very, very confusing. So I'm just making sure that everything is in front of me and not behind me. But alright, so yeah, I did not like this level either, especially for the mini kits, just because it's very confusing. The white arrows are very inaccurate and very confusing sometimes. So, but we'll get through this, I promise. We'll get everything we need to get done. Alright, so the first one here, you're going to see these little things pop out at you. You have to destroy all 5 of them for a mini kit. They're all kind of in your way. 1 or 2 of them might be out of the way a little bit, but they're all there. So there's the second one there on the right. The third one's on the left. And then you can use R2D2 or R4 or R3, I believe, to open up this little terminal here. And you'll see in the center there's a little circle. It's kind of hard to miss, but you can walk right through there and you can build this little train track section here. And you can destroy that little silver rock as well, and you can build another dancing skeleton for number 2. Alright, and then we'll push that last little track into place, then we'll pull this switch down, and that will give us a mini kit down there at the bottom. So that is number 3, and then we can leave this area and head on to the next one. Alright, we'll head through the door here that we created earlier. And you'll see these little gold rocks here on the left and the right. And we'll destroy those and build these Lego pieces really quick. Well, I'm sorry, first we have to destroy all 4, then we'll build the Lego pieces. Sorry, got a little ahead of myself there. But that will build a gigantic little robot thingy that we can use to take down to the end. And then we can use that to stand on the switch. And that will blow up this piece on the right. And that will do it for that robot. But we'll go back and do that stuff first, just to be sure. I don't like entering a new area just in case it decides it wants to lock me out of something. I'm always kind of paranoid about that. But there is the 4th of those guys that pop out at you. And then we'll enter this area on the right, and we'll destroy another one of these silver rocks and build it for the dancing skeleton. That is number 3. And then you see the mini kit up top in the center there. But we just can't grab it. But we jump on the box, and then we can grab it that way. So that is number 4. And then we'll cut out the little circle piece of the wall there, and we'll head on to the next area. And you see that I don't like the white arrows for that reason. I actually just missed one of the things that pops out. And I'm seeing the white little arrow there, and I'm like, I don't think I just missed anything, but I did. It's actually right there. Yep, so there is the last one. So that's mini kit number 5. Very easy to miss that one because you'll have to walk right by it for it to pop out. So there we go. So now we have to match the we have to build the statue from the left to that's on the left on the right using the little clear pieces that are there. And first you want to do the legs. So grab one of the legs and it'll lock into place. Do the other leg. Can't put the body on first. It will not register. So you have to find that leg piece, which is right in front of me. There we go. And then we can do the body, which I just had in my hands a second ago. And then we can do the arms. The other one's behind me. There it is. And the head is right in front of me, and that will do it. So now we can head down to the bottom and continue our path here. Alright, so there are mini kits on the left and the right. I just chose to do the left first. Doesn't really matter. But I am going to block up this path first. That way I don't have to worry about those guys coming out and bothering me. And then we'll turn this switch, or we'll use this switch, use the magnet guard to open up this path on the left. We'll head on through. And you'll see these very, very obvious blue sparkling rocks there. And you can turn on all 4 to give some light in the room. And we can build another one of those dancing skeletons there in the front. And once you turn on all 4, the balloons will drop down. And come on, we can jump on top there, and we can destroy that, and that will give us a 6 mini kit. All right, so now we'll head over to the right side, and you'll see the very obvious silver spider web. We can use our rocket clone trooper to destroy that. And then we can take those little purple pieces that are on the ground now, and we can put them in place, and then the spider will come down, or he'll like appear anyway. And then once he gets to the bottom, we can grab that mini kit. And you can ride him around too, but he doesn't really do much for you. So up to you if you want to ride him for a second. And then we can move this entire rock pillar thing to block up that path, and then the new area will open for us, so we can head on to the next part. Alright, so we're getting down to the wire here. Just making sure that we have 7, and we do. Alright, we can grab a ton of these blue studs if you like, but they're really not necessary. And then we'll smash that little area with the lightsaber, and then we'll move these rocks out of the way. And then we'll start the little boss battle here. Alright, so right at the beginning you can break all of those silver rocks, and if you can get the guy to lock on to actually grab to the other wall, there we go, you can come up top and you can build the last of those dancing little skeletons for the 8th mini kit. Alright, and then on the left side you can use your force powers to break that pillar, and then we'll continue or start this little boss battle here. So you're gonna have to wait for her to throw those rocks at you that you can put on the wall to the right so you can climb up. So it might take a little while. Nothing you can really do. Nothing that I found anyway that'll speed up this process. Basically just a matter of waiting for her to throw the right ones at you. And there's one of them, so you can grab the force power and put that in place. And now it's back to waiting for the next one. I tried destroying them and see if that helped, but it didn't seem to speed up the process any quicker, so yeah. Just gotta wait for the one that gets stuck and then throw the purple one at you. And we'll grab that one and put that in. You cannot also put one on the bottom and one on top and then jump up. It will not register. You have to put all 3 in for it to actually register the next part. So just one of those little frustrating things you can't cheat on. But in Lego games, I found that if you cheat or try to speed up the process, it does nothing but glitch on you. So if you've played Lego the movie or any other Lego game, you've seen that in certain levels. So, but once you get all 3, you can jump up top and you can use the force or the lightsaber piece point to destroy the pillar, and that will destroy it. And then we'll go up to the left, which we've already, luckily we can do this without having to wait for her, so we can jump up top and grab that force or lightsaber point, and we can use the force to knock that out of the way, and that does speed up the process a little bit. So, and we can use the lightsaber point right in front of her, and we'll finish the last piece of this. So during this little chase, there are 5 little pots that you have to destroy. You do have to kind of be quick, but luckily if you miss one and die, you can it'll reload and you'll have all the pots saved. So not too big of a problem, but they're on the left and the right, and you'll see if I die, I just spawn back a little bit, so you can just keep going. And the last one's right here on the right, and they do alternate, so just be on the lookout for that as well. Left or right, left, right, left, right, left. And that is the 9th one once you get the last one. So, and the last one is basically unmissable. You have to get it in free play. Once you climb, to get to the top of the wall is the ending. But once you grab it, that's going to do it. So that's all 10. And hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hopefully you found them all very, very simple and very easy. And will do it for all the main story missions. The 3 bonus ones are next. If they're not already up now, they will be up very, very shortly. So be on the lookout for those. And once we get those 3 levels done, we will have the trophy achievement, a presence I've not felt since. One of the longest and most time-consuming ones for sure. And we're making our way through our gold bricks as well. But we're getting there. Very, very time-consuming parts now, but we are getting it done. So hopefully you guys enjoyed, and as always, make sure you follow us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, like and subscribe to us on YouTube, and also check us out on Google Plus as well, and also follow us on Twitch, HTG Doug, HTG Brian, and HappyThumbsGaming. HTG Doug and Brian have an underscore between our names, so it should pop up if you search for it though. But make sure you follow us in there so you know when we're twitching and you can interact with us and talk to us. But as always, hopefully you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys very soon.